Good afternoon, Instagram on the Sling Consulting page and over on Facebook on Dorking NCT. So Feature Friday. Today just a quick one on feeding in a sling, and that's for breastfeeding or bottle feeding. If you aren't sure of how to tie your sling, or if you want to know how to do things like this shoulder flip, take a look at the troubleshooting video. So if you have got a shoulder flip, undo your shoulder flip so it's just a straight one. We're going to take the third layer or our pocket down and take it under those legs. Okay, at this point we want to think about which side we want to feed on. So obviously if you're breastfeeding you might want to think about which side you need. If you're bottle feeding, the side that you want to is most comfortable for you, and you're going to take that leg out of the side that you're going to feed off. So if you typically hold your babies with their head in your left arm, you're going to take their left leg out. If you're going to do it on the right side, take their right leg out. So just gather up the fabric, and because this is a stretchy, two-way stretchy fabric, we can move that sling rather than our baby. Move it out of the way, and then we're just going to lean forward and we're just going to guide our baby into that position that we want to feed them in. So if you're bottle feeding, you might have them a little bit more upright. Then what we're going to do is use the slack from behind and put both legs through this side, and then we're just going to spread this piece out. Okay, there we go. Going under here and just scooping a little bit of fabric in between you, so you've created that little bit of a hammock. And then you can, if you're breastfeeding, sort things out from that point of view. You can adjust your shoulder. If you're bottle feeding, just ensuring that you can really clearly see their nose and their mouth. Same if you're breastfeeding. So just get yourself in that really comfortable position, and the sling is just a support. Okay, it's not hands-free feeding. You're going to need to support baby's head, but you can absolutely swap hands depending on what you're doing. So I often find if you're breastfeeding in the sling, it's thinking about what you're wearing. So having a stretchy enough top or feeding top, because you don't want to have to try and lift top up when you've got fabric kind of all around your body. So in terms of thinking about that beforehand, if you're going out and about, just thinking about the top that you might be wearing. Once they're finished feeding, we're going to put them back upright, and that's really key to ensure that their airways are clear. So just get that baby into that lovely position, tuck their pelvis. And now I know that it's this side because I haven't got anything here. So I know that this leg needs to come out and this leg needs to go back in. And at this point, again, just settle them down, tuck that pelvis back under, and then we're just going to have their hands up by the face. We're going to spread, spread, and then go to our side and get our pocket or our third layer from before and bring that back up. And then adjust and go through your safety checks every time you adjust your baby's position. So can we see their face? Actually, this baby I'd want to move slightly across, and I would want to move this fabric out of the way. So that's a quick shoulder flip there. Doesn't disrupt this line of support. I can guide baby's head just so that that's supported under there. Some babies will not tolerate their head being covered, and that's totally fine because if they're in a pelvic tilted position, this isn't enough to support that head. Any questions about feeding in slings or how to adjust and get this really nice and comfortable, there's lots of tips and tricks. Have a look through the videos over on Instagram TV. Our next Sling Library session is in January. We have finished for this year. Our last session was this week. We do have the free stretchy wraps. This is the Kalim Blue. We have this in 3 colours. It's really lovely and thin, super stretchy, so it's really easy to use. We have these a part of our free sling hire, so that's 4 weeks. In this case, everyone's getting 5 weeks free because we're not back until the 14th of January. So if you do need any help in between, I am available for consults or doorstep hires, depending on what your needs are. So do just drop us an email, always happy to help. From Dorking NCT, have a fantastic Christmas. Thank you for everybody's support this year. It does really mean a lot because it means that we can keep going and supporting more and more people, which is lovely because it's really great for brain development and all of the other jazz. So we hope to see you next year at Milk or Sling Library. Thank you.